Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of my SQL tutorial through W3Schools. Today we'll be looking through the next 5 sections that are on the W3Schools website tutorial. And so without further ado, let's begin. We're going to start off with the SQL update function. That is basically our exercises with update. So our first exercise is update the city column of all records in the customers table. So of course we want to say update. The way we update things is we say update, type in update. And we want to update the city column of all the records in the customers table. So all of the city, every city table column will be updated. So we want to do that. We want to type in set. And this is how it works. So you would type in update customers, set city equals Oslo. So city for all of everything in the customers table will be set to Oslo. So submit our answer. And now exercise, set this value of the city columns to Oslo, but only the ones where country column has value Norway. So again, we'll do the same thing we did in the previous one. We'll type in update. And then we'll type in set city to Oslo. And then we're asking for the only ones where the country column has a value Norway. So we'll type in where. And then we'll get correct answer. So next one, update the city value and the country value. So we're going to update set city equals Oslo. We'll put in a comma. And then we'll type in country. So again, we're just saying we're updating customers. We're setting city to Oslo. We're setting the country value to Norway. And then this where customer ID equals 32. So it's going to correspond to the customer ID. I didn't have to put anything in here, interestingly enough, but let's just check it. That's correct. Delete all the records from the customers table where country value is Norway. So we'll just type in, use our delete from customers. And then it's asking us where the country value is Norway. So we'll type in where. Of course, we're deleting from customers where country equals Norway. So that's only delete all the records from the customers table where value equals Norway. So we're going to submit. Delete all the records from the customers table. Again, this is just delete from, so delete everything from customers table. So delete from customers. It'll delete everything. So let's type in select. Now functions are pretty simple. I just type in the abbreviation for the function. Then you type in the parentheses and you put in the column you want to operate the function on. So use the min function to select the record with the smallest value of the price column. So we're going to select min. Min. That's the three-letter code. Parentheses, price. And this will give us the minimum value of the price if we run it. So put in correct. Use a SQL function to select the record with the highest value of the price column. So instead of min, we're going to do max. So we're going to type in max, parentheses, price, because we want to get the price column, and select max price from products. So you have to select this, select the record from the products table, looks like. So we're going to type in submit our answer. Number 3, select the correct function to turn the number of records that the price value has set to 18. So because we're looking for the number of records that have the price value set to 18, we're going to have to type in the count function. The count function will give us the number of records that have the price value set to 18. So we have select count from products, and then we're looking for where price is 18. So we're going to type in where price is 18. Use the SQL function to calculate the average price of all products. Again, it's just like our min or max functions, but we're just going to type in the three-letter abbreviation. So we're going to type in AVG, parentheses, price. AVG means average, as you can probably tell. So select average price from products. That's correct. Use a SQL function to calculate the sum of all the price column values in the products table. So we're going to it's very basic. It's a sum function, and it's 3 letters, so it's obviously going to be the same. So it's going to be sum, parentheses, price. That just gives us the sum of all the column values in the products table under price. Select all records where the city column starts with the letter A. So it's very simple. You start with well, using SQLite, you use the syntax where. Start with where. Then you move on to the next value of the city column. So we have city. And because we're under like, we're looking for what it's basically like. So type in like. And we're looking for the value of the city column that starts with the letter A. So because we're using letters, we're using, you'll type in a quotation mark. Then because we want to start with the letter A, we want to type in A first. And then after this, we want to put in a percent symbol. Now, a percent symbol just basically means that it's just any other text. It's not this letter right here, or any text that comes after A. So you can read it as A, and then just text, which is basically letters. So just close the quotation marks, and we have correct. Now we want to select all records where the value of the city column ends with the letter A. So we're going to type in where our column is city, and we're looking for like. Now instead of putting A in the front, we're going to put in our percent symbol in front, and then put A, because this will tell us that A comes at the end of whatever is in front of it. So we'll close the quotation mark, get correct. Select all records where the value of the city column contains the letter A. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do where, looking for the city column, we're looking for like, and then we're going to type in our quotation marks. We just want to contain the letter A. So basically we want we want text on either side of A. So we're going to type in percent, then A, then percent, close quotation marks. And this will just tell us that A can be anywhere within the value of the city. So we'll type in that. We got it correct. Select all records where the value of the city column starts with the letter A and ends with the letter B. So again, once again, we'll type in where city column, where city like. We want to start with the letter A, so we're going to start with A. Then we want to end with B, so that means we're going to have some sort of text in between A and B. So we're going to type in the percent symbol, B, quotation marks, and we have select all from customers, where city like A, there's A comes at the beginning and B comes at the end. So we're going to type submit. Select all records where this value of the city column does not start with the letter A. So you basically just add one more word to our query. So we're going to type in where. Then we're looking for city, and we're looking for not start. It does not start with the letter A, so we're looking at not like. And because we're starting with the letter A, we'll type in quotations A, parentheses, close quotes. It's correct. Select all records where the second letter of the city is an A. So the way we do this, we do an underscore, and then A. This will give us the second letter. I believe if you select multiple underscores, you can just select the third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter, etc. But I'm not 100% sure. This tutorial doesn't go through that, but again, it's just the very basics. So we'll type in that, submit our answer. It's correct. Select all records where the first letter of city is an A, C, or S. So select the first letter. If it is an A, C, or S, you'll just type in the closed brackets, straight brackets, or whatever you want to call this. Type in A, then C, then S, closed brackets, correct. Select all records where the first city starts with anything from an A to an F. So we're doing select for all from customers, where city like, and again, we're doing a range of values, so we're doing bracket A. So starting from A, I want to go all the way through A to F. So that means we can do B, C, D, E, and F. To do this, we'll just type in a short dash or hyphen, and then we'll type in the one we want to end on. So that's F, and then close the brackets. And finally, we're going to select all records where the first letter of the city is not an A, C, or F. So it's basically very similar to when we did in exercise 1 or 2. We're going to type straight bracket. Now to say that it's not an A, C, or an F, we need to type in an exclamation point. Then we'll just type in A, C, F like last time. So again, we'll select all from customers, where city like does not, city like the first letter is not A, C, or F. So that's correct. And that's about it for this tutorial. I'll post another video going over the last 5 or 6 features you need to know about SQL. Yeah, that's the end of this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.